anyone, go and watch Jill's videos. Really, her new place is really nice. So Jill, you said you were going to have me over for dinner like about a month ago. Where is that? And I got to have you over. But speaking of Jewish mothers, it makes me think of Jill Zarin. That Bethenny Frankel, you know, she is shading our Jill. Well, she keeps talking about the housewives, girl. And we'll get into all these other things. But she just did some TikTok where she was like talking about off season, you know, and something with Bobby, and she's just bringing back things. And it did shade Jill. It's like, it's not even a matter of what she said. I mean, more power to Jill for not responding and just being above it. But Bethenny just, once again, Sarah, we are back to where we always are with her. Do we love her? Do we not love her? She's conflicted, right? I'm conflicted on this Bethenny Frankel still.
So am I. I'll tell you, one day I like her, the next day I can't stand her. And people were trolling her this week. I think she flashed her big diamond ring or something, and people thought she was flaunting her wealth. And then there's been rumors that she was filming Girls Trip, which I think are completely untrue, unless you've heard from your sources something different. I was kind of enthralled because I am watching And Just Like That, which is the reboot of Sex and the City with Sarah Jessica Parker and the crew. I call it And Just That Woke. You know, that's the show. That's what I call it. Because, of course, everybody, it's like, it's so woke.
Everyone's fucking woke now. And someone's like, you use that as if it's a bad word. I mean, it is. I do use it as a bad word. Grow up. Don't be offended. And I'm not woke. There you go. You don't like it? Don't listen. Judy Gold, the great comedian who was just on my podcast, was on my co-host. You know, I have a thing once a month now with Melissa Rivers. We are friends, we are colleagues, we do it once a month. Judy Gold was just on her show, and she was just like, she said basically the same stuff she said when she was on this show. She's like, I don't understand it. If you don't like what you hear at my show, get up, pay your bill, and walk the fuck out. I say the same thing. Go on.
No, anyway, And Just That Woke is hysterical. It is. I have to watch it to hate watch. And actually, I've watched the first 2 episodes because they're out on HBO Max. I actually don't find them as woke as I thought they would be. I mean, I have so many thoughts on it. And, you know, in a way, I mean, now Sarah Jessica Parker's Carrie is dating this like hot podcast producer, which of course she never would in real life, but he's so hot. We're almost like glad Big is dead. I mean, it's fun to watch.
How hot?
They have some moments. Oh my God, so hot. Oh, so fucking hot.
Like compare him to some celebrity.
I will say like Big back in the day, you know, Big years ago was so handsome. You know, it was like John Hamm vibes. You know, it was just that tall, dark, and handsome. I mean, Hollywood handsome. This guy gives me, he's looks Italian, maybe Middle Eastern, short, salt and pepper hair. Oh God, who's somebody like sexy along that line?
That doesn't really do it for me, babes.
Oh, really? Oh,
no.
I mean, maybe he even looks like Israeli. Like, I love a hot Israeli, like, oh, you know, I mean, just so gorgeous. Anyway, but they do have a scene where one of the friends or whatever of Carrie's is saying, oh, so many times I wanted to rent a house in
the Hamptons,
but I haven't. And the woman goes, why? Bethenny Frankel? And then they both like laugh. And Bethenny, you know, and it was such a weird, see, now then I'm with Team Bethenny. And Bethenny was like, you desperate fucking bitches. Like, I've been off of TV for years and you're still like using my name to try to make your woke, she didn't say that, but lame ass show or something like that.
Do you know what one of my Bravo celebrity friends?
I kind of agreed with Bethenny. Yeah, go on.
So one of my Bravo celebrity friends, my mind never went there, but it does not matter. But one of the Bravo labs texted me and said, is this Andy's way of saying fuck you to Bethenny? Because Andy's like really good friends with SJP.
Right. That's what I wondered too.
Really? I never thought that.
I go, what a weird dig, because you know SJP and Andy are best buddies. They've clearly gone out and talked about Bethenny. 100% they have. If not, like, they may even not have all hung out together. But isn't that a weird dig? I thought the same thing.
Really? And she's a producer. She is a producer. So she has the ability to change that line to whoever. I didn't even think of that until this Bravo lab put it in my mind. It's a weird thing because like you don't associate the Hamptons with Bethenny, I mean, any more than You associate the Hamptons with Ramona. Everyone knows about Ramona's house. You associate the Hamptons with Billy Joel and Christy Brinkley. They're huge figures out here. So just, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to associate something, like if you're going to mention the Real Housewives of New York and Bethenny, that makes more sense than the Hamptons. Like I don't really associate the Hamptons with Bethenny anymore.
I associate the Hamptons with Ina Garten, you know, like, to me, that would have been like, oh, why Ina, like Ina and Jeffrey? But no, I mean, they were taking it was very strange. They were taking a clear dig at how annoying or allegedly annoying Bethenny Frankel is. I mean, that's clearly what it was about.
The more I think about it, first of all, can I just tell you, when I tell people like that I have a house in the Hamptons and live here, 99% of the people, the gays that I meet out in the world, say Ina is the one that they mention. 99% of the time, they're like, "Oh my God, you know, Ina has lots of gay fans out the door."
Oh,
you know, I mean, she has a lot of fans, but the more I think about it like this, maybe this was Andy Cohen getting a dig at Bethenny through SJP in the show. I don't know. It just was weird.
Weird dig. It was such a weird. It was so weird.
And does she love it when she's like sipping her tea and making fun of it? She secretly loves it. Come on. Don't you think?
Oh, I think Bethenny. Yeah. I mean, I think Bethenny loves being relevant 110%. But yeah, I mean, there's no bad press, especially that. It was just the weirdest.
Weird.
It was the weirdest, like, dig at, I don't know.
I was going to say, do I think Bethenny, you know, this thing she says is ridiculous? Look, the whole thing is when they announced the thing, they said Legacy, RHONY girls trip, and they had 6 apples, and they had 2 other apples that were falling off the tree. 6 were on the tree, 2 were falling. Everyone started saying Bethenny and Jill, Bethenny and Jill, Bethenny and Jill. Remember back on the trip when Jill Zarin came in and she said, "Hello, guess who's here?" And it was like Jill crashing the trip. I mean, she wasn't not invited, but she just kind of came in. Everyone is saying because of that, and because we've never had a girls trip with 6 people, we've always had it with 8, that Jill and Bethenny were the 2 falling apples. You guys have a wow, Bethenny, wow. You guys have a lot of imagination. They all were saying it was Bethenny and Jill coming in to film. Here's all I'm saying. I mean, Jill and I have a lot of mutual friends in common. I'm often told things, like I was told about her goat show, like all during filming. Did I ever mention Jill's goat show? No. When I'm told something in strict confidence, I will not mention it here. It's when you don't share things with David from behind the velvet rope that I will spill all the fucking tea. So in other words, tell me everything. But I knew about Jill's goat show, and I never, because it was like, oh my God, if you reveal this, I'll kill you. It's confidential. You can't blow Jill. So our mutual friends, no one has said to me anything about Jill filming RHONY. I think it's complete bullshit. I mean, she was just here in Sag Harbor, but I mean, technically, I guess she came after that. So like, I don't buy it. I don't think Jill and Bethenny are making a surprise appearance on the girls trip. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Jill, you are listening. Jill, text me. Can you at least let me know, girl? I'm your neighbor. If you are going to be on the show, I promise I won't share it with anyone.